Hi class, this is Professor Smith. I'm going to be doing a short movie on box and whisker plots. Box and whisker plots is a way to graphically represent data by looking at what we call 5 important points. So we have the 5-number summary captured here. We need the minimum, which I'll abbreviate min. We also need the first quartile, Q1, the median, which is oftentimes called Q2. And then we also have the third quartile, which is represented Q3. So now we have our data. And in order to find those 5 important numbers that summarize the data, we're going to select the data values. And then they'll populate the ALEKS calculator. Holding down the Shift key, I'll grab the 51, and all of them are now in the calculator, and I can sort them. So now that I've sorted the values, I can get my 5-number summary. So I'm going to have a min of 27. So let's capture that. I'm going to have a max of 60. And now to find the median, I'm going to take a look at the fact that I have 16 college campuses. So I have 16 data values. So if I take 16 and divide it by 2, it's going to give me 8 because it's even. So I'm going to find the average of the 8th and 9th data value. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the 43. And 44 is the 9th. So halfway between 43 and 44 would be 43.5. So the median is going to be 43.5. So the process for finding the median is dependent on the number of values in your sample. All right, so we have 43.5. I have 8 values to the right of 43.5 and 8 to the left of 43.5. So I'm going to take a look at those 8 values, and I'm going to find what's the middle point or the median for those 8 values. So 8 and divided by 2, I get 4. So I'm going to take the average of the 4th and 5th data value. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the 4th data value. And the 5th data value is also 34, so the average will be 34. So I know that my first quartile is going to be 34. That's the average of the 4th and 5th data value. Now that I've found the process of the average of the 4th and 5th data value, instead of going 4th from the lowest to get the first quartile, I'm now going to go 4th from the highest and go for that to find the 4th and 5th value to get the quartile for quartile 3. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. So my 4th data value is 55 and the 5th data value is 51. So halfway between 55 and 51. So 51 plus 55 divided by 2 is 53. So I have that it's going to be 53 will be Q3. So now let's graph those points. I'm going to start with the min of 27 and the max of 60, kind of working on the outer fringe. So a min of 27 and then a max of 60. And then I'm going to go to the first quartile, and the first quartile was 34. So let's capture that 34. And then Q3 was 53. And then the median was 43.5. And now we have 43.5. So we have our min of 27, Q1 of 34, 43.5 for our median, 53 was Q3, and 59 was our maximum value. I thought it was 60. So it's good to check. It was 60. Yeah, 60 was our max, not 59. So it's good to check. All right, so let's go ahead and check. And so that one's correct. Let's do one more. So we're going to sort the data values. They populate the ALEKS calculator. We see that our min is 7, so I'll pull this to 7. Our max is 39, so I'll pull this to 39. In this example, we have 17 cities, so it's odd. So since we have 17 cities, then we know that we would take 17 plus 1, which is 18. Odd, you add 1 and divide by 2. So you add 1 and divide by 2, so 18 divided by 2 is 9. So we know that it's going to be the 9th data value. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 28 is our 9th data value, so that's going to be our median. Well, if we have the 9th data value, that means there's 8 to the left and 8 to the right. So I have 8 values to the left and 8 to the right, because 8 plus 8 would give you 16, and then the 28 would be the 17th value. So now I'm going to find the halfway point between those 8 values. So if I take 8 and divide it in half, I get 4. So I'm going to take the average of the 4th and 5th data values. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So the 4th is 11 and the 5th is 13. So halfway between 11 and 13 is 12. And then I'm going to take the average of the 4th and 5th coming from the top. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is 33 and the 5th is 33. So halfway between 33 and 33 is 33. So I hope this short movie on box and whisker plots is helpful for you. Thank you again.